Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Order.
Item 1, resumption of debate on the estimates for the financial year 1st April 2019 to 31st March 2020, Committee of Supply, 4th allotted day.
The question is that the total sum to be allocated for Head S of the estimates of expenditure be reduced by $100. Professor Lim Sun Sun.
Mr. Chairman, I declare my interest as a professor in the Singapore University of Technology and Design and as a founding committee member of the Singapore Computer Society's Women in Technology Special Interest Group. I greatly appreciate the various provisions that have been announced in this year's budget to better recognize the needs and contributions of women. I would like to take this opportunity to offer suggestions on how we can better support women in the male-dominated technology sector so that it can be much more inclusive. Indeed, there are distinct benefits to greater gender diversity across all industries, but perhaps especially so in the technology sector. In Caroline Perez's book, Invisible Women, Exposing Data Bias in a World Designed for Men, she provides compelling evidence to show how the silencing of women's needs and perspectives can be costly and downright fatal. Crash test dummies that are based on the average male physique, ill-fitting armor that fails to protect police women, and cancer research based principally on data on the male immune system, these are all sobering examples of how the omission of women's needs can cost lives. As our society is technologizing rapidly, the digital and physical infrastructures that shape much of our everyday lives must necessarily reflect the needs of all and not just half of humanity. We must thus ensure that the distinct strengths of women and our valuable insights are given every opportunity to shape technology and design. After all, research shows that women have tremendous socio-emotional intelligence. We are logical and rational thinkers and also possess the self-awareness, empathy, and social skills that are crucial for understanding people, interpreting difficult situations, and resolving conflicting needs. Women also continue to bear most of the responsibilities as caregivers, caring not just for the next generation, but also for the elderly in our aging society. Women's perspectives are thus especially illuminating for improving the innovations and services that facilitate the performance of such critical duties. To say it is difficult for women to balance the needs of home with the pressures of career is therefore a gross understatement. While the number of women entering the technology sector is not sizable to begin with, attrition rises sharply after pregnancy and childcare. In a fast-moving sector such as technology, the task of reintegrating is significantly more daunting as one's skills become quickly outdated. This attrition translates into a pipeline issue. Because there are fewer women to rise to the top, younger women do not see sufficient female role models in the technology sector. They are thus discouraged from joining the sector, or they leave prematurely, uncertain of their future prospects. Upstream as well, we must try our best to boost the number of women in STEM so that we can nurture the next generation of women technological leaders. At the Singapore University of Technology and Design, we make concerted efforts to maintain a 40% female enrollment in our engineering and architecture programs. Indeed, our female students bring well-rounded perspectives and refreshing ideas when working in collaboration with their male counterparts. As professors, we can easily tell which projects have female team members because their innovations and designs invariably have that special touch. So, what initiatives can we introduce to increase gender diversity in male-dominated sectors? Our Skills Future Credit program can certainly help women to upskill. However, we also need to better support women who take leave for pregnancy, childcare, or elder care to help them sustain and broaden their professional networks. These will help smoothen their path as they return to the workforce. Can we therefore introduce credit programs that can help defray the cost of membership in professional societies? Can we also have special incentives for companies in sectors where women are underrepresented to introduce more flexible work arrangements and better childcare support? And can we also foster more incubation schemes that cater to the circumstances of female innovators and that offer more systematic mentoring? More importantly, can we fund systematic longitudinal research that tracks the career trajectories of women through various industry sectors so that we can better understand their reasons for attrition, as well as the factors that promote re-entry into the workforce? It is only with robust evidence that we can take a more proactive approach to ameliorating this problem of female underrepresentation. These are investments that Singapore can and should make, not just for women, but for our society as a whole.